The students of this teacher came home smelling like urine because she wouldn't let them use the restroom. This over here is first grade teacher Ashley Barrera of Bartlett Elementary School in Conroe, Texas. Apparently, as a form of punishment, she decided to not let some of her students go to the restroom. So in turn, the kids would end up wetting themselves because they couldn't hold it and come home smelling like urine. Apparently, these kids that she revoked their bathroom privileges from were playing outside of the classroom. This is Amber Johnson. She was an outraged and concerned parent. She said her child was in the classroom and witnessed all of this happen. Apparently, the kids were made fun of. They were crying, begging, pleading, asking multiple times to go to the restroom, and they were refused. Her daughter also told her that her peers really needed to go to the restroom and even asked if they could go to the bathroom like 10 times. But it gets worse. So I guess this was about 6 students, and these students ended up wetting their pants. And guess what? They were forced to sit in damp, dirty clothes all day. So the parents weren't even called. The office, let's hope the office didn't know about this. It says parents hadn't been notified of what was happening until after students were picked up. And this was the rest of the parents we're talking about from the classroom. It says, so initially we were told 2 students after we as parents got into a group and started talking more about this, but it actually turned into 6 kids who had soiled themselves. Ashley Chansey, she was another mom, and her child was sitting right next to one of the kids who had soiled themselves. I guess she was questioning the little boy who had soiled himself after school, and she said that he kept trying to tell her that something pretty bad happened at school that day. And she was like, just calm down, just talk to me. And he said that class erupted in laughter, and that the little girl who was sitting next to him while he did this to himself was mortified. So not only did this affect the kids who had to go through this and do it to themselves, but the kids that were sitting next to them, whether it's like shared desk or whatever, also had to deal with it. He said that there was urine all over the little girl. There was a puddle of urine under the chair that nobody came to help with, and nobody came to clean up for her for the remainder of the day. Another one of the parents had said that if any one of these people had ever sent their kids to school smelling like this, they would have had CPS called on them. And yet we're sitting here with a teacher and whatever other school staff letting urine sit in a room all freaking day, letting kids sit in their own soiled clothing all freaking day. Like, this is ABUSC if I've ever heard of it. Apparently, Bartlett Elementary sent out a letter to parents. You can pause and read because this whole thing disgusts me. I can't even get into that. Now, last year, one of my kids in middle school was not allowed to go get water when she needed some, and she was not allowed to go to the restroom, and I handled that real fast. I can't imagine if it had been this bad of a situation.